humans, and welcome back to the Tao Way. Today is a little bit different of a video at a little bit different of a timing. So right now it is about 5:30 in the morning. The reason is I want to show you sometimes my morning practice needs to be done before work. I am a college teacher, so about 4 times per week I have classes from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and I don't have time to get a morning practice in, so I need to wake up at 5:30 and come outside. So I want to show you what this practice actually looks like. The first thing that I'll do when I come outside is I'll start walking around the campus. And the reason why I like to walk in the morning, there's a few different reasons. One, I like the quiet, and in the morning, especially in China, there's usually no one out except for a few old people that are doing Tai Chi or working out themselves, so I get a time to myself. And the second one is it can be really hot in Guangzhou, especially in the summer, over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, over 40 degrees Celsius. So in the morning time is the coolest. Right now it's actually really nice. There's a nice breeze. I'm not sweating. It's a odd case for the summer. And the third reason is I can kind of get into my head, like, oh, what am I gonna do today? I always think of good thoughts in the morning. I never think of what stresses me out. So usually I'm thinking, oh, I want to do this, oh, I want to do that, and I'll just kind of let the thoughts flow in and think about them as I need. So after I've walked for about maybe 10 minutes around the campus, I will stop somewhere and I will do spinal work number 1. So the spinal work is to see if there are any kinks or any cracks that I need to work on. I'll work with the neck, I'll work with the thoracic, I'll work with the lumbar, I'll work with the knees and the ankles and see what is sore, what is inflamed, maybe what needs more work that morning. And after the 10-minute spinal work, I'll do 3 very important things. One is the thing I'm doing right now. So I will squat down, I will see what is sore in my legs, get a stretch in here, just hang out in the squat. The squat is something I relearned later in life. So I relearned it about when I was 20 years old with the Ido Portal squat challenge. I did 30 days. When I first started, I could only stay down here for maybe 20 seconds, and then I finished the 30 days and I can do 10 minutes. Then I did it again a few months later, and I could do forever pretty much. But it's still improving. The squat can still improve. So I'll go through different ranges here and move the knee forward, bounce a little bit, and just get comfortable in the squat.
You can learn it in the bathroom, like on the toilet, just squat on it and poop. It'll be just fun.
Not all of us are Chinese. The second thing that I'll do is very important as well. I will touch the ground. So I will touch the ground in as many ways as I can. See how my wrists are doing. Are they sore? See if the elbow, the shoulder, and I'll just put more and more weight on my wrist. This is to prepare for later in the day, but also just to get the feeling of the ground. The ground feels good, I guess, and just get in any position that I want here. And the third thing I will do is hang from whatever surface I can. I'll do passive hanging, active hanging, swinging, just getting used to hanging for about 1 minute to 2 minutes, getting my shoulders warmed up, seeing what is sore there, what is immobile there, and then I can work on it later in the day. So after my walk, after my spinal work, and then after the squat, touching the ground and hanging, I will work on any projects that I'm currently working on. So the current project I'm working on is a coordination, footwork, tempo, timing task. I'm using a tennis ball, 2 tennis balls to keep the timing, keep the rhythm, keep the hand-eye coordination. I'm trying to get 100, 100. Recently I got it. It's difficult in the morning because I just woke up and my coordination is terrible. So it's also a good way to wake up my mind. So this project that I'm working on, it will last from 10 minutes to 20 minutes of work in the morning time. So after I work on my project, I'm very warm. I will get into my main work. Sometimes that work is Kung Fu, sometimes that work is hand balancing. Today it happens to be locomotion and some mobility. The mobility checks are just to see where my mobility is in the morning with very little warm-up. And then the locomotion, I'm working on an isolated piece, and I'm gonna see if I can very easily integrate that isolated piece. One arm handstand check. No one. And after about 20 minutes of the locomotion and mobility, now that is done, the last thing to do is 10 minutes to 15 minutes of meditation. I do this based on how much time I have left. So my morning practice takes about an hour. I have about 12 minutes left, so I'll do a 12-minute meditation, and then that'll be the end of the session. So it's not super long. It's what time I have in the morning, and then in the afternoon I will do a little bit longer of a session.
Oh, don't let the cave-in get you down. Don't let the falling rocks turn your smile into a frown. When the tunnel's as dark as that's when you need a clown. Hey! Don't let the cave-in get you down, sucker.
And that's what a morning session, a typical morning session looks like for me if I have to get up very early and teach class. So now I'm gonna go back home, take a shower, eat a little breakfast, and then go teach about 4 hours of classes.
And coffee.
Yes, and coffee. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more videos. That's the session.